Just a quick update. I know this looks really ugly. I've been playing around with making my own tile map. Um, this is what it looks like so far. So I've got some kind of like fancy little hazard stripes, and these are lights, which I'm going to have as separate layers going over the warehouse floor, which is like looking at all kinds of stuff online. And I noticed that a lot of modern brand new warehouses, and I've worked in a couple of them, um, have like very smooth brand new looking floors. Um, they don't stay like that for long, but in space you're not going to have car tires or forklift trucks kind of going over it all the time, or dirty shoes. So they're always going to look relatively pristine. But there's going to be like reflective lights here. So these are like lights that are going to be reflecting off the surface of the warehouse. It kind of looks a bit rubbish at the moment. I will maximize, and I'll show you. I've recycled a parallax script that I wrote for a side-scrolling game, and I've disabled the main camera and virtual camera as well, cinema machine camera there, because I wanted to take in the new background which I've added. There's different layers, so there's layer 10 or minus 10, and the overhead lights are going to be like layer 9. Let's just make that 5, and let's make that relative move 5 as well. So what would happen, and you might be able to see it there. You can see like these little lights reflecting off the floor. Let's have a look and see what it looks like. Yeah, and ignore the fact that it's all a little bit jittery. So yeah, I mean, it's not 100% working correctly. Not how I want it to work. Oh crap! But the lights do kind of move at a slightly different rate, and it needs to. God, this looks messy. But yeah, so let's just change that to 0.8. Yeah, it's just it really doesn't like those hazard stripes there. Really doesn't like it. Oh, I'm already at 50% health. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that looks like a mess. I mean, it's going to require a little bit more work. Oh, but hopefully that kind of gets across what I'm trying to do. God, this looks ugly. It's not looking great. And whoa, it's busted. Oof, there you go. Go for the time warp thing. That's not overly intentional. But yeah, this it looks broken. I'm at the I'm actually at the top. Well, I thought I was at the bottom. Way, yeah. Yeah, again, still work in progress. I started making this back in August, I believe it was. I did say that I was going to spend about 72 hours making this game. It's probably a little bit longer than that, maybe not. Especially over the last couple of months, I haven't really been able to dedicate as much time as I'd like. With various things like housing situation, I'm moving to a new place soon, and then I will be more settled, more conducive for a creative environment. Um, so yeah, that's the plan. I'll also do a little bit more work on my tile map, just make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe make the this area a little bit darker so that you can see the lights a bit better. And yeah, I really need to implement. There's a little bit of scripting I can put in where it makes it all pixel perfect, and you see all these lines here. They won't be there, and I probably will have use those over that instead of these. I don't know. It's a work in progress.